Trump is just fully embracing the birther point.
It's his only point. I mean, he's not only is he embracing it, he is basing an entire candidacy on a fucking birth certificate, and he's lowering the conversation, the level of conversation that's happening in America to a birth certificate.
You knocked this one out of the park because I moved to LA in 2001.
You hate Trump.
We were already friends,
Yeah,
but we obviously became great friends when I moved out here to LA. But I got here, like, one of our first conversations was how much you hated Donald Trump.
Yeah, for a long time. And he's a disaster, and he is a maniacal egomaniac. All
right, so there's a conversation on Fox and Friends with between the whole gang, and Donald Trump's on the phone. And Jesus, we're going to let this play a little longer. We'll stop it, and I'll play a little bit more of it later. But and Steve Ducey gets it.
This whole birther thing, I'm just trying to fast forward. Let's say that the people you have investigating, are they still investigating in Hawaii?
Well, I don't want to comment on that, but I can tell you there are a lot of problems with this. He has not given a birth certificate. And you know what? I wish he would. I'll give you an example. This weekend,
he could end it simply. Just show it to us and it'd be over.
Just show us the birth certificate. Thank you very much, Steve. I appreciate that. Just show us the birth certificate.
It's that simple.
Now, I don't know, is he trying to torture the American public? Just show us. This weekend, I was on an airplane. The pilot came back to see me. He said, Mr. Trump, could I speak?
Okay, now, Jesus, go back to the beginning of that clip. And I just want you to hear a generic blonde woman whose name I'm forgetting say the word again very quickly, if we could.
This whole birther thing, I'm just trying to fast forward. This whole birther thing.
I love how, Donald Trump is doing everything he can to get the president to comment on the birth certificate. Do you still have people on the ground in Hawaii? I don't want to comment on that. He's the worst person in America.
And by the way, we got Ducey coming in and saying, why doesn't you can solve it? Just show it.
Just show it. Yeah.
Forget that. We did.
Has.
Yeah. Everybody has. So then I want to pick it up at about 24 seconds in, Jesus, if we could, and then Donald Trump, using his sort of sophisticated sort of political analysis and understanding of numbers, once again sort of using anecdotal evidence to suggest that America fascinated by this topic.
Yeah.
And again, I was on a plane, which for Donald Trump means
his plane.
His plane.
Probably, and the pilot comes back.
Right. So let's let Donald Trump tell the.
This weekend, I was on an airplane. The pilot came back to see me. He said, "Mr. Trump, could I speak to you?" Yes. My friends and myself want to thank you for bringing up this whole birth certificate, sir. We really appreciate it. Please don't give it up. Please don't give it up. And then Karl Rove takes a cheap shot at me. That's ridiculous.
Okay.
It's ridiculous that Karl Rove takes a cheap shot, but because a pilot walks by and thanks him on behalf of he and his friends, well, see, America wants that, Donald, because a pilot said it.
Well, I think it's more important to note America wants that because somebody that you're paying said that.
Yeah, I mean, there's
because
no way.
That's sure.
Well,
he did not
he
fly
may have been
coach.
on a commercial. No, he may have been on a commercial flight.
No way. Donald Trump was on
commercial.
Continental 7-Eleven from Houston to.
I think you guys are probably right. He may have been on a commercial flight. I don't know.
No way.
No way. He was on a commercial flight.
He was on a commercial flight. It's his pilot.
He was on a chartered plane, and that pilot, after he said it, he goes, and you can sign for the tips here at the bottom of this sheet.
Donald Trump was in Group 1?
No, but he would have been in first class. He's able to board early.
Right,
yeah.
Right. Emerald members. Come on.
No, I think that it's conceivable that Donald Trump has flown commercial. I mean, or.
I'm going to go with inconceivable.
Okay.
I'd say inconceivable, but also if you're really wealthy and you're a public figure, people walk up to you and they always tell you how great you are.
Of course they do.
That's.
Yeah, the pilot walked up to me and he said, "Cut the birther shit, Donald."
Yeah.
What's up with your fucking hair?
Doofus.